What's up, folks? Gotta get to the chorus. I know there's some rule about hey, what's this cat's name? Luis and Enrique. He also sings Yo No Sé Mañana. That was my favorite song until this song. But damn, this time is just flying by, man. Sometimes I don't like how this hat looks, but it's wool and it keeps my head warm. Anyways, made a Home Depot stop, pulling up to work, and oh, here we go. Construction on this road is never done. So what I got to talk about is I got my first talking to on the job. It's a pink Whataburger sign with a pink ribbon. Motherfuckers do anything to make a buck. I got spoken to, basically as to that I need to start being, I need to stop being mean. One way to look at it is I need to stop being an asshole. And honestly, I'm like, that didn't take long. That didn't take long. It's not my fault. I mean, I'm not intentionally being an asshole. I'm like, hey, you're a dick. You know, I'm not doing that. I don't know how. I mean, here's the thing. After, and it's a shitty diagnosis, and I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna get a better one. I'm gonna get more help, or I don't know. But my diagnosis was general personality disorder from the fucking VA. At least I know I have some personality disorder, and that's what is hard because. But I mean, the point is with this diagnosis, I kind of understand. Like, man, no wonder. Like, no one, and I am literally shocked sometimes with people's reactions to the things I say. I'm not trying to be a dickhead. Like, I'm not a dick. Like, I don't call people names. I don't make fun of people. At least I don't think so. I have in the past, and I realized that that's me, you know, trying to make myself feel better by putting other people down. I don't do that anymore. I'm grown. I'm an adult. I'm not as insecure as I was growing up as a kid. Thinking the first thing to do to somebody is to knock them down, and I don't do that. What I am is I don't know. Anyway, I was gonna say I am shocked when people are offended, and I'll give you an example. I am unable to say nice things. I think I don't know. Even if I try to say nice things, people get offended at that. So. Here's an example where I was like, completely in shock by the response of the person. And then maybe you can tell me if this is me, it sounds like I'm a dick. I don't know. But there's this girl at a coffee shop, barista, and she had this super really nice blouse. Like, it was nice. That's what my point was. Like, hey, that's a nice top, or that's a nice blouse. All right, that looks nice. But that's not what I said. What I said is, that's a pretty fancy top for a barista. Meaning, she was dressed really nice to be working behind slinging. I I didn't. So, and she even said, I'm like, she goes, what is that supposed to mean? I'm like, I don't know. It's a nice top. She goes, oh, you could have said that. I'm like, oh, I thought I meant that, you never seen people well dressed slinging fucking coffees, and she was, and I was trying to compliment that. I don't know, man. Fucking. So people at work have been telling on me that I'm being mean. Here's the thing, not being mean, not at all. We got a new sign up, looks great. It's gonna need a photo cell because it's on 24/7. So I'm gonna put a photo cell on that. I'm not being mean, I'm not being a dick. Two things are going on. I am telling people shit they don't want to hear. Like, no, me and my maintenance crew are not going to be at your every beck and call. Sorry. No, things are not going to be like they were previously. And, and no, I'm not gonna, basically the word no, I'm not gonna do that. Can you come over here and say, no, we are busy, we're not gonna be able to come, we are doing something. So what I just confused. I just saw my boss, and I'm late, and I don't want him to think that I'm late, but it's because I stopped at Home Depot. I gotta figure that out. And then I'm harsh. I'm like, I'll tell people the honest truth. I have no, and here's the thing, executive function, right? I don't feel empathy. I lack that. So I just tell people fucking shit I don't know. And I don't do it to be a dick. Another example is, hey, can you help me, or I send you an email. This is what I'm trying to do, is have people send me emails, right? Don't just pull my maintenance guy because you think you have a job. Don't pull one of my engineers. Hey, I need you to come do this right away. Because your shit is not as important as you think it is. My shit is. My shit is I'm executing because I find stuff to be a priority over other people's. For example, if the owner of the fucking company wants me to do something, that's a priority. If the general manager of the company wants me to do something, that's a priority. If Joe Blow, who happens to have a radio, wants my engineers to do something, fuck him. And that's probably where I am considered mean, right, or harsh, is I tell people, no, and you need to send me an email. And I try to be nice. I try to say, like, hey, do me a favor, send me an email, or else I'm gonna forget, which I will do. And then their work order is not gonna be completed. So, I don't know. We don't have a work order system. We're working on that. But I am protective of my team, and I don't want them being pulled in all the different directions. Everybody's thinking that we're just that we're their lackeys, that we're their labor force, and we'll be available whenever they expect us to be. And so I'm trying to get that message across. And when you're trying to tell people something they don't like, and you're me, and you try to tell people something they don't like, I do it, they don't like it, and like I said, for me, it comes across harsh. I come across harsh. So that's what I'm dealing with, and I knew that would come eventually. I had a meeting with the owner and the general manager, and I told them one time, I go, listen, I'm not as nice as this guy, who's my boss. I'm not gonna say his name. He's like, I'm not as approachable, I'm not as nice. And they're like, I happen to find you very approachable, very nice. I'm like, I said that because I knew this would happen. So that's what, boom, 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 boom. I got a new LED bulb in here. That way my flashlight lasts a lot longer. So that's what I'm dealing with, folks. I have registered or checked in at this new VA down here. I'm going to get some more second opinion. Maybe we can pinpoint what the fuck's wrong with me. But I don't sugarcoat shit. And maybe I can learn to sugarcoat shit. But the thing is, it's kind of hard to know, because sometimes I'm trying to be complimentary. And it comes off bad, harsh. Entonces, that's my life. That's what I have to deal with. You know, I kind of said something on Instagram, and people were like, somebody commented like, you know what, just fuck them. You know, people want you to be super sensitive, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, you know what, I've had the fuck them attitude for a long time, and that leaves me friendless and alone. So I need to fix something. I need to figure something out. I don't know. I have one friend who is oblivious, doesn't see it, doesn't get offended by anything I say ever, and that's why he's my friend. That's why he's that's why he's been like the one and only friend I've had for this long. And that's why we get along, and that's why I'm staying in Colorado, because it's at least I have one person who I can't offend. Again, nothing I ever say is intentional. Most of the time, I'm trying to relay something nice, or maybe I'm even trying to be funny. That's where I get in a lot of trouble. It's trying to be funny. Anyways, we'll get it figured out, folks. We'll get it figured out. I'm already late, so I gotta go. I'm not late. I mean, I started like an hour ago, trying to get fittings and bullshit for plumbing. It's a mess. It's a mess. Anyways, boom, boom, boom. I should put a call to action, right? I don't know. Marisol Rivera is here. If you want a free copy, let me know. I'll send you a free electronic copy. All right? Thank you.